Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Octavia Landari, and I want to explain about conversational implicature. So, implicature is the meaning that the speaker wants to convey, but is not part of what is said. What is said has another meaning than what is revealed. Implicature does not only happen in real life conversation, but sometimes it can happen in the conversation on a film. To enjoy and understand the story in the film, we also have to understand what the characters are talking about. Sometimes the conversation of the film is not always appear clearly. So the researchers Saniatang Surya Sili dan Setiawasi conduct a research with a film as object entitled Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle by Jack Asdan. And they separate this aspect to be two aspects. The first is generalized conversational implicatures. So the utterance, if I have the time or whatever, is used to indicate the speaker wish, which is contradictory to the current situation and can be analyzed using principle that is what is simply described is theoretical explanation because it has minimal information, which means what the speaker said is implicate to an interpretation from what the hearer know about the world. The context of the situation that has followed the utterance does not really influence the utterance because in general, when someone has an opinion which in contrast with the fact and the response that happens for the situation like that is generally the same as the uterus. He's busy. The speaker can make an assumption that Fred meant to tell Spencer that he is busy, so he did not have time to be about work in his essay and ask Spencer for help. To know the meaning of Fred implication of uterus, we can find out what it means from the report that was used by Fred. If so, then Fred uterus is included in the generalized conversational implication. The second is particularized conversational implicatures. If we look at social psychological context include that was the role that people play they refer to their character in the game. Martha want to convey another meaning which meant by saying that it is clear that only Bravestone, the only one who can overcome this obstacle was him because he is Bravestone, a character who has no weakness in the game. To find out the meaning of Martha words, we must know the character they play in the game and the same knowledge of speaker and listener in need for interpretation. By that, the utterance was included in the particular conversational implicature. So that's all for me. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.